so excited because I got my new Andy Anderson Powell Peralta skateboard. And I want to go shout out to Long Beach Skate Company out in California for sending me this amazing skateboard deck. Props to you guys. Here it is. So I came up with this crazy grip tape design just now. And this is what I came up with. It was almost like a jigsaw puzzle, bringing it back together. But here it is, and we're just gonna kind of sand down the edges here and get on cutting this now. I'm psyched. Here we go. So this is really cool about this symbol. It's from like the original Powell Peralta design, one of the original designs. I remember I was watching one of the Bones Brigade videos, and Tony Hawk was wearing a tank top, and he had this symbol on it with the snake in the mouth and the skull, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the grip tape I got. That's so crazy. So cool. And then I had to figure out design with this grip tape because Andy showed me on a video he did on the internet how to rip the Powell Peralta grip tape and puzzle it back together. So I kind of wanted to keep this symbol on the top deck so you could see it. So I cut it out. I don't even know how I did it. Didn't do it the right way. But I literally got it to cut out so it looked sweet, and then you got this. So we're just gonna keep going on this. So yeah, that's the story behind this. And what's crazy about this deck, I probably should have done more research on it, but it's all maple wood, so it's not a flight deck, because the flight decks that he does are a lot stronger, and they have a special material that keeps them from breaking. This board's all wood. So yeah, I didn't even show you the bottom, but check that out, new Andy Anderson board. And if you guys actually want this board, I'll put a link to where you can get it on Amazon in the description of this video, and along with all the other trucks. Bones wheels I use, big ball bearing, China bones. And yeah, we'll get to this. I don't need my remote, so I'll get rid of that. But yeah, so get back to this. Just kind of scrape it on down. And I was actually just watching the Tony Hawk Until the Wheels Fall Off documentary, HBO special. And yeah, I'm probably just going to talk about that some more. That was pretty crazy. I mean, Tony, you know, he's just like the father of skateboarding. The guy is just extraordinary, and you guys should really gotta go watch that documentary because it's unbelievable. He just like is amazing. All right, we're gonna see. But yeah, anyway, back to my life. I recently got a job at the Free Fall Energy Center skate park. I'm doing skateboard lessons there also too, along with my own business, which is called Tutors, obviously. So I got my own business where I teach people how to skateboard, and now I'm starting a job at the skate park. And one of the coolest things about the skate park is that Tony Hawk actually donated $10,000 to the Free Fall Energy Center. And he's actually, two of my friends from the skate park are actually going to go meet Tony Hawk. So like, you know, I just have a different different idea of Tony Hawk now after watching that video, because like, I mean, he's so awesome. Like, I mean, just like, he's just a dominant skater. He's a beast of a man. Kind of like Andy Anderson, the guy that rides this board. I feel like the Peralta team really finds skaters that like, just kind of like show people what skating actually is, and it's like different. It's like more creative. Nothing to take away from the other companies, but I think the Powell team is just an epic skateboard team, and I think Stacy is just got an eye for talent. I mean, that's why Andy's on the team, because it's insane. So shout out goes to Stacy Peralta for continuing to make revolutionize skateboards, or yeah, revolutionizing skateboard. Skateboards are becoming more and more different, unique, and you know, I'm loving that. I'm probably gonna scratch the black paint on this like I just did right there, as you can see, but you know, I mean, like, so that's what happens, you know, and like right here, it kind of, like I was like getting the skull on the grip. Whoa, that's sticking over there. And I realized that I cut some of the image off right here, which is all right. It's just kind of a bummer because I'm cutting it off right now. But I mean, smash like, obviously, if you're getting value, and comment on this. What do you guys think of this grip tape that I got going on here? I was gonna do a video how I did this, but it took me so long, so it's just like whatever. And yeah, so skateboarding on these new decks is a lot different than skating on a normal deck because of the dimensions. So as I'm cutting the nose, you can see the nose is like an oval shaped, but it's got a lot sharper turns on the corners here. It's almost like a square corner. Yeah, it's like a square corner. So it's like, yeah, so make sure you save that for the end. So we'll show you that at the end. And when you're gripping a board, I'm really messing this one up. But at the same time, I messed this grip tape up so much right now, I don't even care, because I think it was supposed to look like convoluted, like a mess, like complicated, like it was like I just kind of jigsaw puzzled it back together. But yeah, when you're gripping a board, you always just want to make sure you sand down the edges really good. And sometimes you can do that, get a little extra little sandage action. Just make sure you don't cut yourself. You kind of cut towards yourself, but away. I was going to use a knife, but I couldn't find my knife. So it's a lot of times it's always good to just start like a little slice, because a lot of times you just have to get it going. So you get the cut going. So you can just kind of, it's supposed to like glide right over it. I mean, this is a little hack job when I did this setup because of the different, because I ripped it apart and put it back together. So yeah, there's this video that I've never seen anybody do it, and then Andy does it. He just like starts ripping his grip tape apart and putting it back together on his board. So I decided like to do it on my last board, and I thought it was really cool. And then I decided to get really creative with this one, so I could like just have a really different, unique board. And it's just really hard to get it back together. That was a nice cut. Look at that. And the coolest thing I wanted was this graphic. It actually had wings and it said Peralta on it, but it would have took too much time for me to get the little pieces of grip in here and here. So I just cut out the little circle guy, as you can see. He looks awesome. But let's look at the bottom again. Pretty cool. And now we're going to move on to the tail. We're almost done here, and I think Andy Anderson just put out a new part, so I'm going to check that out. I started watching it the other day. I just didn't have time. I've been working on these videos. I did that documentary video, reaction video to the new Tony Hawk Until the Wheels Fall Off. If you guys want to see that video, me reacting to that video and talking about my opinions on it, you can click in the description below in this video. I'll put a link to that video. Back to the board. So we're on the tail part. And the tail is like a hexagon. It's got a corner here and here, a point, which makes it really awesome for like old schools and old school tricks, and like just standing on the tail of your board, doing like a pogo or a flamingo. I can't do that trick, but my one friend can, and he's like really good at like those kind of tricks. I just need to get better at those kind of tricks. I feel like all the old school tricks are almost harder than like doing like a down circle rail or something like that. And even though I want to try a down circle rail, I've been working on some circle rails. I got a 5.0 on one circle rail the other day at the Free Fall Energy Center. But yeah, it's really cool how I did the tail. I kind of just like pieced all the little pieces I had together and like put them on the tail and just kind of filled in like little holes. So So yeah, Tony Hawk used to ride for Powell Peralta, and he actually started his own company called Birdhouse. And when it first started skateboarding, his company Birdhouse, skateboarding was at an all-time low. So he wasn't making any money off his first board that he made. And I kind of can relate that to myself because I started my own business where I teach people how to skateboard. So that's a brand new thing for me. And I mean, my first year was pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't like, I'm still just starting, so I'm just kind of building my business. So it was cool to see how Tony Hawk went through a bunch of troubles because he had a bunch of money. Then he lost all his money, and then he had to like work for his friends and like, I think he had to like call like the township to make sure that they didn't turn off his water because he couldn't afford it or something like that, the water bill. So he had to like go to the township and like make payments on his like one of his utility bills, which is crazy. I never knew about that. You think like Tony Hawk, like one of the most richest skateboarders you would think, has to do like a payment plan on his water bill. It's like crazy. It's like, yeah, I kind of respect the man a lot more now. Well, look, this piece still is like a piece of folded up in there, so let's fix that so it doesn't come off when I'm skating tonight. But yeah, I definitely respect the man a lot. And I almost forgot to push this down. So I just got to push this down a little bit forward. But yeah, you guys definitely check out that documentary. It's amazing. I feel like when you do this kind of board, you really got to make sure all the little pieces are pushed down at the right spot. All right, sweet. So let's just kind of get right to it. We're going to have to just kind of fly through this because I want to go skate too. So you take the last part I like to do, I take this little thing and I fold it over like I was showing you earlier, and I just kind of go around the edges, scrape the edges. I'm going to switch to this one and just like get it all nice and sand it down, sand it down, sand it down. So yeah, these dimensions on the board like this, they kind of like curve out right here and right here and here. So the size truck you need is a 8.75 mini logo truck. That's the kind Andy Anderson rides, and it fits this board perfectly, as you can see. And with that, those trucks you can do like primo stalls and like old school tricks. So that's why he has these different dimensions, so you can like do old school tricks and stand on the side of the board, and also do new school tricks. And I think this one of the coolest things about this board is skating bowls. It's like at the new Free Fall Energy Center skate park, they have bowls there, and I never got to skate bowls in my life till now. So it's just been amazing actually doing that. And I don't have a little thing to poke the holes. But yeah, when you get the grip tape, you can always, if you don't have a skinny enough screwdriver, you can always use your hardware to kind of stick it in from the bottom. And then you just don't want to push through the top. So I kind of hold my finger over it like that and just kind of twist it back and forth till it starts to come through. You can make a little spot like that. I'm going to do it for all of them. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a little spot for all of them. And then I'm going to take my handy dandy screwdriver and I'm just going to do one of these. I probably should have got something skinnier for this. Look, and it comes right through though. Look at that, bam. So yeah, Andy Anderson, this guy is probably one of the most fun skaters to watch. You know, he like did the Olympics run and that was like crazy. And I mean, he didn't win, but he did pretty well. But yeah, and then I actually did my first competition last summer in October at the Free Fall Energy Center, and it was awesome. I mean, I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but I didn't get hurt, and that's the biggest part, is not getting hurt, because I don't want to get hurt. I just want to have fun. It was my first comp, so it was great. And they're actually doing a new comp there. It's going to be the Philly Am. And Philly Am is like where like Tom Asta came up. And yeah, some other skaters too that I can't think of came up through there. And yeah, we met. So I actually work at the Freefall Energy Center, and we were talking about the Philly Am coming up, and the one guy that runs it actually came up to the Freefall Energy Center and was talking about the competition, and they actually have a 30 and older competition entry. So it's like everybody that's 30 and older, which is great because I'm 32, so I'm probably gonna enter it, and then I don't have to compete against like all you young guns that are like 18 and to 25 years old, just killing it on a skateboard. So I can actually see what happens. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna do the comp. It looks like a lot of fun, and this is taking longer than I thought. So I think the new board is gonna be a lot different because it's not a flight deck. Ooh, that's like coming right through the skull right here. You can see it. I should have been more prepared for this part. That's why it's always good to have something to poke holes through the grip tape. If not, you kind of struggle like I am right now. So yeah, putting together a deck's actually fun, but it's like a lot of work. Because you just want to skate it, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm still like poking holes through this grip. And I actually used to do this for like a job because my parents had a skate shop, and it was called Job's Board Shack. And I'd put so many boards together, especially around Christmas time. And yeah, it got old, so this is kind of getting old doing this with my hand like this. But anyway, let's keep talking about the stuff. So the Bones bearings are called big ball bearings, and the balls inside these bearings are bigger apparently. So they make it spin faster. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just saying that. And we're almost, getting this. So yeah, we got that, and I like to do this, because this gives the top of the screw like room to screw into the grip tape, right? So I do that, and this screwdriver is awesome. Use this all snowboarding season long, and I got these independent riser trucks, and they're like the next size up from the smallest size. I forget the size right now. Yeah, so we're gonna flip this over, these 8.75 mini logo trucks, get all this grip off, and put the riser right here, and we're gonna keep talking about the equipment. So I just gotta figure out how to do this without messing it up. I got brand new trucks. So the reason I got these trucks was because my last truck broke, and as you can see right there, see that crack in that? So I was like skating at the Hopewell skate park, and there was this old head there, and he's like looking down at my skateboard, and then he goes, yo, you know that your trucks are broken? And I'm like trying to film this video about the park. I try to do like a board slide, and I land the board slide in the intro of the video, and I'm like talking, and I'm like, hey, what's up? This is Skate Tutors. And then turns out my truck's broken when I'm trying this board slide. And he tells me this, and I'm like, whew, good thing you told me that. Whoa, don't lose that. Because I didn't want to fly off my board due to the truck being broken completely like that. So I got the shot regardless, because I didn't think the truck was going to break all of a sudden out of nowhere. So I got the trick, and then I filmed that park, or that skate park, and it was actually a park tour of the Hopewell Park. And it's just like a park tour. I just kind of like go around and like film the different features in the park, talk about the good stuff that's works well for beginners. And I also filmed my one friend, made a little skate edit too, which is cool. And he did a kickflip backside 50-50 in the video. But yeah, if you want to check that video, it's in my library on this channel. And I feel like I lost one of the screws already, which is awesome. But yeah, and I just kind of like do a park tour of this place, and it's amazing because it's like my favorite skate park to go to. It's called the Hopewell Park, and it's like, I mean, it's not as good as like these new cement parks, but it's like that black material, fabric material, or prefab park, whatever they call it, and like, but it's sweet. They got like a double kink rail, they got a flat bar, they got a mini pipe, and that's really cool because no one has mini pipes around here. It's like everybody's making all these cement parks, but no one's cool enough to make a mini ramp for us skateboarders to chill on. All right, I'm gonna get this going. Power tools, right? You don't want to have the setting too high up, and I don't even know if it's too high, but it feels like it is now. So I'm gonna turn this bad boy down because it's way too strong for this. And yeah, I've been doing videos all day. But yep, that's just how it goes on YouTube. You just gotta keep making videos. And I got a ton of videos coming up this summer about how to kickflip, how to ride the board, how to pop shove it, some of the competitions that I'm in. I got a video coming up in the first competition I was ever in. I'm gonna talk about that. And yeah, that's coming up. And I'm also doing a park tour of the Quakertown Freefall Park, and I'm almost done that video. And it's just a video about this Quakertown skate park that Tony Hawk helped donate money for, and that's where the Philly Am's going to be, and that's in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. And that's going to be awesome because we're going to watch all these people compete, and I feel like I lost a screw. If I lost a screw, I'm just going to keep going without missing one, and we're going to find it later. But yeah, competing is definitely something that I've never experienced before, but it's a lot of fun. You just have to focus. When you compete, it's like gets serious, but it's almost like you have to block it out. And I actually enjoyed it more than I thought. I didn't do as well as I thought. I would have enjoyed it a lot more if I did land more of my tricks, but I probably landed like half my tricks, like 5 out of 10 tricks. You know, I'll take that. It's better than landing no tricks. Now I'm confused if this is the right side. Yeah, that's the right side. You always want the flat side of the riser down on the board, so it's flush with the board. You don't want any space between the wood and the riser. And the crazy thing about mini logo trucks are that these trucks are built for risers. So it's just like, that's what they're made for. They're made for risers, and it's like almost cool because it's almost cool. It is cool that you can just like turn a lot sharper with these because the turning radius is sharper. And that's why I really like them, even if they broke. Because they're just fun to grind with, and they're really fun to turn with. And I was just really getting some good turns all last year. And then I did my snowboard season. Did a lot of snowboarding lessons this year, which was cool. Yeah, we're gonna tighten these now before this video gets too long. Whoa, don't, and then I just probably totally just stripped. I think I'm like stripping every one of my screws. So that's why you always gotta go slow. I feel like doing this part is the most annoying part because I just never have the right drill, which is fine. This is my mother's drill, but it's better than nothing. Power tools, I mean, you gotta have power tools, right? And now I'm missing a screw. it's right here. Look at that, right there, guys. Look at that. So yeah, let's get back on track here. So yeah, these wheels. I was trying to get Andy Anderson's exact board last year when I was getting his board, and the flight deck, which is right here, this thing. It's the old one I had. This is the flight deck. So I couldn't find the Bones wheels. I was looking for these extra wide Bones, and I couldn't find them anywhere. So I literally had to order out of the country to get these Bones wheels. I don't even know if these are extra wide, but who knows? So we're gonna get down to the last part, which is putting the bearings on. And now we're gonna take these off. And you always wanna take the first washer off. You probably should take the other one off too, but I'm not doing that because I'm getting lazy and I want to finish this video because you guys are probably like, when's he gonna finish this video? Jeez. Always put the the bearing down when you do this, because then you can get over top of it and just push that down, turn it, push it down. Got that one on there, nice. Let's get the other one on, put it down, push that in, turn it, push it in, turn it. Get this guy on, turn this guy on, turn that baby. Make sure when you put this on, the flat side goes down. Wait, I need to put my riser on there. And another really cool thing with the Bones is they come with this sticker. Look at that. So the China Bones come with that, and then the wheels come with this sticker. Pretty cool, guys, right? I love stickers. I collect stickers. And then when my students do really good, I give them skate stickers for if they do really good ollies and have a really good lesson. So when you're always like tightening the wheel, you always want to make sure it's a little loose like that where you can hear it. Not too loose, but it just jiggles a little tiny bit, because that's when the wheel spins nice and fluid. Yeah. Now we're getting into it. So we're flipping it back over. So at this point, I just want to skate, because it's like taking me, I feel like it's just been taking me all day to it's been taking me like a week to put this board together. So I'm just gonna fly through this part right now, guys. Rapid fire. T-Hawk, that dude, he's gonna skate forever, I think. I don't know, he's like, just never stops. I mean, if I was 53 years old and I had $10 million off a video game, I mean, I would just chill. I'd be like, oh yeah, I did that ramp already. Like, I did the 900. Like, why do I even need to think about even trying a McTwist again? Like, he's funny. He says in the video, he's like, I put in my time. I put in my McTwist. And they're like, he's like, and they're asking him like, how many 540s have you done in your life? And he's like, thousands. He's Tony Hawk. Of course he's done thousands. It's like, come on, dude. It's Tony Hawk. See, look at that. So that one's nice. Maybe I'll loosen that a little bit. Look, we're getting so close, guys. I'm getting psyched for this. This is almost over, because once I get this ready, I'm going to go to the Free Fall Energy Center, because it's Friday night. And Friday night means fun times. Skateboarding. So put that over here. Get this. And also, another guy that was trying the 900 was Taz Papas. And it was pretty cool. He was like this Australian guy that almost did it right when T-Hawk was doing it. They actually show him in the video. He was so close to landing the 900. So close. I kind of feel like they overlook him, because that dude had that 900. I mean, it was just crazy how long the trick went on before anybody actually landed it. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, and still, I feel like, people, the trick is like, it's like the best, it's like the holy grail of skateboarding is like the 900. I'm about to go do a 900 on this thing. Not joking. All right, so we're on the last one. Flip it on over. But yeah, definitely check out that video. You know, it goes all into the 900, why Tony Hawk became obsessed with the 900, and how he did the 900. And I'm going to give you the secret to the movie, or the spoiler alert, they show you him doing the 900, because he did it like not too long ago, which is crazy. And he lands it, and it's just insane. I mean, how's an old dude like that just, he's so good. It's like all of a sudden when he's skating, it's like you could just see like transforms back into his like young athletic self all of a sudden, Tony, and he's like flying around like Birdman. Next thing you know, he smashes the back of his head on the ramp. It's like, dude, I've never seen someone hit his head. You gotta watch that documentary. It's just like crazy, and then Stacy's like yelling at him at the end. But anyway, that's the HBO special Tony Hawk video. That's the last thing I'm gonna talk about it. We are done this board, guys. And I hope you think it looks cool, because I'm like psyched. You know, I'm gonna get a sick picture of me with this, guys. I'm like psyched. So I'm gonna go skate this. And if you guys got value out of this video, smash like. And if you have any comments about the new Andy Anderson skateboard, skate deck, just comment below, and also subscribe for more skateboarding videos. And if you want to see some of those skateboarding videos, just click up here on the screen, guys. Take you to those skateboarding videos. Thanks for watching, Skate Tutors. Peace out, guys. Now we're just gonna close this episode.